needs a tissue. My loves, what you're going to do is open up your reading book. Today is just so super short for reading. Can you please open up your reading books to pages 8 and 9? You guys can check out that picture. Please just look at it quietly. Don't talk about it yet. We're going to talk about it. All right, Samira, come back, sweetheart. Yep, pages 8 and 9. Samira, can you take out your reading book for me, please? It looks like this, sweetheart. Where's your reading book, sweetie? Good. All right. Can you open up to pages 8 and 9, please? Yep, pages 8 and 9, sweetheart. My loves, I'm not going to put my book up yet. Just, you got to turn back one page, babe. Yep, there you go. Right there, sweetie. You got it. Yep. My loves, I want you to look up here at this pink word I wrote on the board. You're going to see this word in our story today. Where have you seen this word before? Where have you seen that word before? I'm going to tell you to look over by where all of our kids are. What do you think this word says? Mason. It says super kids. 5K, say super kids. Super kids. Mr. Porter is pointing to it for you. It's right there at the top. The super kids. My loves, today on pages 8 and 9, you see all of the super kids playing a game. Raise your hand and tell me, what game are they playing? Please don't blurt. Raise your hand. What game are they playing? Ryan. Tug of war. You got it. Now, what are you trying to do? When you play tug of war, what are you trying to do? Jordan. Good job, sweetheart. Yeah, she said you're on 2 different teams, and both teams are trying to pull the rope. And you want the kids on this team to come over to your side, and the kids over here want your team to come over to their side, because if you pull them across, usually you have a line. If you pull them across the line, you win. The kids are playing tug of war. My loves, today, all we're going to do is read this story. I'm going to ask you some questions about it. Our learning target for today is I will read the story, and then I wrote the title right here. I'm not going to tell you what the title says because I want you to read it with me. My loves, you do not need a pencil or your pencil box out today. We're just reading. So my loves, please take your finger and point to the red word here at the top. Sound out that red word with me. Ready, set, go. Ugh. Ugh. Tug. So they're playing a game of tug. What does tug mean? If you're playing tug of war, you know that you're trying to get the other team to your side. But if you're tugging on something, that means you're doing what, Kylan? You're pulling. So tugging means to pull. Good job, sweetheart. My loves, we're going to read this all together. I've already seen Mr. Porter give tickets to children who are pointing. So keep up the good work, my loves. My loves, let's read here at the top by this super kid's name. Let's read there at the top by that name that starts with, it's okay, by that name that starts with C. Read with me. Ready? Ryan, Adelia, I need you to point. Deandra, I need you to point. Ready? Set, go. Ass. Cass. Uggs. Uggs. Tugs. Read it together. Cass. Tugs. Where do you see Cass? Can you point to her in the picture for me? Point to Cass in the picture. Yeah, there you see her tugging. And Kylan said to tug means to pull. She's pulling on that rope. How does her face look? Is she smiling? No. Why do you think she's not smiling? Why does her face look like that? DeAndre. Yeah, she's trying not to fall over. Yeah. And does that look easy? No, that's hard. So she's focusing, she's pulling. When you're doing something that's tricky or really hard, are you smiling? No. You guys, when you guys grow up and you guys play a sport like basketball or football and you're out there playing and you're running up and down the court or the field, you really don't smile unless you score a point because you're so focused on playing that you got your little focus face on. Look at her little focus face. She's like, okay, we got to make sure that we don't cross that line. All right, my loves, let's keep reading. We're the next word where you see that O. Touch underneath Cass's name. Good, Jaden. Ready? Whose name is that? Set. Go. Oswald. Keep going. Ugh. Uggs. Tugs. Whose name is that? Cass. Read that with me. Oswald. Tugs. Cass. Good reading, my loves, and pointing. What does that mean if he's tugging Cass? What does that mean? What does that mean if he's tugging Cass? Samir, honey, what does that mean if he's tugging Cass? If Oswald is tugging Cass, sweetheart, what does that mean? Yeah, he's pulling what, sweetheart? Yeah, he's pulling the rope, but he's not pulling on the rope. Who's he pulling on? Who's he pulling on, London? Cass, you got it. All right, my love. So you see Oswald's holding on to Cass's waist. His hands are around her waist because he doesn't have any rope to hold on to, so he's holding on to her. Oh, okay, let's read. Who's next? Let's read that third line at the top with the A. Thanks for pointing. Good job. Point here under the A. Ready? Set. Go. Elf. Elf. Keep going. Is. Sound out that word with me. Ot. Ot. Hot. Elf is hot. Keep reading. Whose name is that with the I? Icky. Let's keep reading. Icky. It. Sit. Sits. Icky sits. Read those two sentences with me where it says elf. Ready? Set. Go. Elf is hot. Icky sits. Question for you. How do you know Elf is hot? Look at him in the picture. How do you know he's hot? Jaden. He's tired of pulling on Oswald, but how do you know that he's hot, sweetheart? What in the picture shows you that he's hot? Yeah, Jaden. Yeah, what are those things coming off of him? You're pointing to them. He's sweating. Yeah. You know Elf's hot because you see the sweat coming off. Now, why do you think Icky is sitting? Why do you think Icky is sitting? Kylan. He might be scared. He kind of looks scared. But why do you think he's sitting? What do you think happened to him accidentally? Jordan. Yeah, Icky accidentally fell. When you're pulling that hard and you're pulling, sometimes your feet accidentally slip out from underneath you, and he didn't want to let go because if he lets go of Elf, the other team wins. So he's holding on to Elf's pants. You see that? He's holding on to his belt. Say that, silly. All right, you guys are doing great. All right, let's keep reading down here at the bottom. There's one of our friends with a T name. Read that with me. Ready? Set. Go. Ick. Ick. Tick. Keep reading. Uggs. Uggs. Keep reading. Ack. Ack. Read it fluently with me. Tick. Tugs. Tack. Do you see that in the picture? Yeah. Where Tick is holding on to Tack? All right, keep reading with me. Oh, whose name is that with that long word with the E? Whose name is that, Zaya? Whose name is this with the E? Nope. Who is that? Tamia. That's Etta Betta. You got it. Read with me by Etta Betta. Ready, set, go. Etta Betta. There's your sight word. Is. Read that word with an L with me. Whole. Ass. Last. Last. Etta Betta is last. She looks like she's having fun, doesn't she? Yeah, she's smiling away. She's got no one holding on to her waist. She looks like she's having fun. All right, so you see all of these super kids are pulling on the rope. We looked at this team over here on the left. Now we need to look at the team over here on the right. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Point here at the top with me. We're going to be reading here. Whose name? Yes. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming and helping us. All right. If you could come in around, I don't have anybody going with you yet, my dear, because they're all doing okay, and the ones who are not are with our special ed director. So, yeah, thank you. All right, my loves, let's look back up here. Thanks for being patient, Jordan. Nope, up here at the top. All right, boys and girls at home, thanks for being so patient. We had our new title math teacher stop in. My loves, up here, let's sound out that friend's name, this super kid's name. Ready, set, go. Sal. 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 Keep reading that word with the T. Uggs. Uggs. Sal. Tugs. All right, DeAndre, I need you to make sure that you are pointing and reading, honey. You're not saying it with us, sweetheart, and you need to, my love. You see Sal is tugging. Look at his face. Yeah, Ryan, how does he look? He kind of looks a little mad, but I don't think he's mad. He's just super what? Prince. He's just super, what did you say, Jaden? He's focusing. He's really pulling hard. He's focusing and making sure he does not go across that line. He wants to win because, you know, Sal loves all different kinds of sports. So he is really into this. All right, let's keep reading here with the D. Her name. You know her name. Ready? DeAndre, make sure you're pointing. Set. Go. Doc. Keep going. Uggs. Uggs. Tugs. Keep reading. Al. Al. Read that fluently with me. Ready? Go. Doc. Tugs. Sal. Oh, you see Doc. She's holding on to Sal's waist. Yeah, his stomach. There she is. She's pulling on him, trying to not let go. Because if she lets go, then look at it. It's just Sal trying to pull all those kids so they can't let go. You got to hold tight. All right, let's keep going. This last one here at the top. Whose name is that starts with the F? London, who is that, babe? We don't know the letter R yet. We can try to sound it out. Ryan, do you remember his name? What did you say, honey? Not Elf. Elf's name starts with an A. Who is that? Prince. Nope. He's above the fish up there. His name's not Frog. What's his name?
Fritz.
Fritz, Jaden. All right, let's read where it says Fritz. 5K. Ready? Set. Go. Fritz. Keep going. Is, sound out that word with an H with me. Ot. Ot. Fritz is hot. Keep reading. Whose name is that? Lily. Keep reading. It. Sits. Sits. Lily sits. All right, let's read that whole bottom row together. Those two sentences. Ready? Set. Go. Fritz is hot. Lily sits. All right, look at the picture. Honey, you need to follow along with us and not make noise, sweet girl. How do you know that Fritz is hot? Look in the picture. How do you know that Fritz is hot? Ryan. He's got sweat coming off of his head. Yeah, and he's kind of wiping his head. Whew. But he's got to be careful because how many hands is he holding on to Doc with? Oh, if he lets go, then it's just 2 kids versus 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, and you see Lily. Why do you think she's sitting? Look at her face and then look at where her hands are. Why do you think she's sitting, Jordan? Yeah, she fell. Look at her face. She looks very surprised, like, oh no, I'm falling. And look at her hands are just barely holding on to the sides of Fritz's shirt. So you can tell that her hands came off from holding him, and oh, now they're on the sides of his shirt. You got it. Ooh, that's scary. All right, down here at the bottom, let's read where it says talk. Hi, sweetheart. Good to see you, babe. All right, come on in, my love. We're right here, sweetheart, okay? Read with me, my loves. Ready? Set, go. Talk. Talk. Keep going. Ugs. Ugs. Tugs. And whose name is that? Lily. You got it. Read that fluently with me. Ready? Go. Talk. Tugs. Lily. Awesome. Let's keep reading. Whose name is that? Hot Rod. You got it, my loves. Read with me. Ready? Caleb, set, go. Hot Rod is, keep reading, last. Last. Hot Rod is last. You see that he is last. Who haven't we talked about in the picture yet? His sentence is the last one down here. Who have we not talked about yet? Tamia. We have not talked about Golly yet. My loves, let's read about Golly down here. Uh-oh. The sentence. I'm gonna ask you a question about it. Ready? Set, go. Golly as has a, read that word with an F. Us. Fuss. Golly has a fuss. Ooh. How do you know he's having a fuss? Look at him in the picture. How do you know Golly is having a fuss? London. Yeah, you can see those lines coming out of his face. He's barking. Now, why is he having a fuss? Why is he having a fuss, Tamia? He's whining. You're right. Why is he whining? Why do you think he's whining? Mason. Why is he whining? He doesn't want one of the teams to lose? Maybe. Why else do you think he's whining? Adelia. He's not in the game. Look at all of his other friends are playing. And so he's barking and fussing because can he play? No. Why? Dogs don't have thumbs. You're right. Dogs don't have hands to grab and hold on to play tag. You got it, Tamia. They have paws. And so he doesn't understand that. So he's down here barking and having a fuss because he wants to play too. My loves, let's turn. Golly's going to do something. Uh-oh. Let's turn to page 10. Turn to the next page. Oh, Golly was having a fuss. Now look at what he did. Before we even read it, what did he do? Raise your hand and tell me. What did Golly do? Samir, what did he do? What, honey? He dug for the rope? He didn't dig for it. What did he do, sweetheart? What about the rope, honey? What did he do? What did he do to the rope, sweetheart? Can somebody help him out? What did he do, Prince? He got it. Yeah, he bit it and he got it away from the kids. All right, let's read this page. Read with me. Up here at the top, we're going to read what the kids are saying. Ready? Set, go. G. Ugh. Ugh. Now you see that exclamation point? That means you need to read it with expression. You need to say ugh. Ugh. Good. Yeah, the kids aren't falling and just going ugh. No, when you fall, it hurts. So they're going ugh. Read it with me. Ready? Go. Ugh. Now let's read what the kids over here on the right are saying. Ready? Set. Go. Ugh. Great expression. I love that. My loves, let's go down here to the bottom where you see Golly's name. Read it with me. Ready? Set. Go. Golly. Uggs. Uggs. Tugs. Ast. Fast. Fast. Golly. Tugs. Fast. All right, some of you are not pointing. I need Mason, Zaya, Caleb, and Kylan to point with me. Golly, tugs, fast. Why did he tug fast? Raise your hand. Why did he do that? Kylan. Not Kylan, Tamia. Sorry, sweetie. He wanted to quick play the game. Except when he tugged fast, what happened? He got it and everybody else fell. You got it. All right, let's read down here at the bottom where you see our sight word, T-H-E. Everyone's pointing. Boys and girls, take your fingers, point down here. Read with me. Ready? Set, go. What word is that? Super kids. Keep reading with the H. It. Hit. There's your sight word. The. And read that last word. Dust. 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 Read that one more time with me all the way through. Ready? Go. The super kids hit the dust. What does that mean if the super kids hit the dust? London, what does that mean? Yeah, they fell over. They hit the floor. You got it, sweetheart. My loves, how would you feel right now if you were these super kids and Golly took your rope? I want you to think about it. How would you feel right now if you were these super kids and Golly took your rope? Kylan, how would you feel, sweetie? You'd feel mad. Why? Yeah, someone took the rope in the middle of your game and made you fall. How else would you feel? How else would you feel, Ryan? Why would you be sad? You're right, honey. Because you can't play anymore. Yeah, he just took your rope, so you can't play anymore. How else might you feel? How else might you feel, London? Sad, mad. Would you maybe feel okay with it? Why might you be okay with Golly taking your rope? Why might you feel okay with Golly taking your rope? Think about what happened on the other page with Golly. Why might you be okay with Golly taking your rope? Jaden. Yeah, because he wanted to play. He was having a fuss he couldn't play with. And so now he just came up because he doesn't understand. Sometimes dogs are goofy. And he took the rope because he wanted to play. So maybe you wouldn't even be sad or mad. You just say, oh, Golly, you silly goose. We were playing with that. So maybe you wouldn't even be that upset. My sweets, you do a nice job when you read. When you see those periods, that means you have to have a little stop there. And you guys do a good job when you're reading. You guys don't go like this. Golly tugs fast, the super kids hit the dust. No, you guys have a little break. You go, golly tugs fast, the super kids hit the dust. You guys do a good job of putting a little break there, because that period means stop. Yeah, you're stopping talking right there. You got it. My loves, tomorrow what we're going to do is we are going to look at the story again, and we're going to fill in missing words over here on page 11. Today we were just reading the story Tug. You guys did a great job. My loves, you may quietly put your books away. Oh, not tomorrow, next week, yes. My loves, thank you for joining. I see that Mitchell, Chelsea, Karina, and Bridget are all on. You guys have all been marked present for school today. Thanks for reading that fun story with us. We'll see you in an hour for our next Dr. Seuss book. Bye, my sweets.